Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise in honor of the bride. This is a very special occasion in joining Rebecca and Martin in the union of marriage. Sir, and who gives this bride to be?
To what? Oh, I do.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Martin, you may now receive your bride and bring her forward. Perfect. Thank you, and you may be seated. Now, Rebecca and Martin, the two of you have each had separate paths that led you to this very moment. But from this day forward, it will now be merged into one through marriage. And if there's a few things that I hope would carry along its way with the two of you throughout your journey, it would be that for the both of you to always be willing, from your heart, to listen, learn, and to love. And by that I simply mean just to listen to one another, what it is that they have to offer, and what makes them feel whole, and complete, and part of this relationship. Because after all, they just may be the voice of reason. And secondly, would be the ability to learn. Always be willing to learn whatever it takes to help the other fulfill every desire, every wish, every dream, and goal that they may have. And lastly, but most importantly, is the ability to love each other unconditionally, which means no strings attached. This is an ongoing love. And this is the type of love that I would hope the two of you would wish to express to one another each and every day. Keeping in mind, Martin, that Rebecca's happiness will always be far more important than your own. And also for you, Rebecca, that Martin's happiness will be more important than yours. Because with that in your minds and in your hearts, I have no doubt that your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. So with that said, Martin, I'll ask you first. With your presence here today, alongside Rebecca, do you take her as your wife and promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting her always, allowing nothing or no one to come between the two of you? Do you take her as your wife?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Now, Rebecca, I'll ask you the same. With your presence here today, alongside Martin, do you take him as your husband and promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting him always, allowing nothing or no one to come between the two of you? Do you take him as your husband?
I do.
And if I could have you hand over your bouquet. And if the two of you would please turn and face each other and hold each other's hands. Now, as you look into each other's eyes, you will see the very reason why you are here today, proving that at this moment, there is no one more important than who stands before you. So, Martin, I'll have you go first. If you could please look into her eyes, and you can repeat your vows. I, Martin, take you, Rebecca,
I, Martin, take you, Rebecca,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will always be there for you,
I will always be there for you,
through good times and bad times,
through good times and through bad times,
whether we are rich or poor,
whether we are rich or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you, sir. Now, Rebecca, if you could look into his eyes, and if you could repeat your vows. I, Rebecca, take you, Martin,
I, Rebecca, take you, Martin,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will always stand beside you,
I will always stand beside you.
through success or misfortune,
Through success and misfortune.
through the joys and sorrows of life,
Through the joys and sorrows of life.
in sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health.
through laughter and tears.
Through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you. Now at this time, if I could have the rings, please. Now these rings will seal this commitment. And they're not only tokens, but symbols of the very love and devotion that the two of you are expressing here today. And my hope is that in each and every day, wearing those rings, may they constantly remind you of that promise and pledge that the two of you have just made to one another. And in time, those rings may lose beauty, but I would hope that the two of you would not only value, but take honor in wearing those rings for what they truly represent. And through your friends and family, the beauty will shine through you both. And the two of you will be a wonderful example for all. Now, Martin, I'll ask if you could take her ring, and if you could place it upon her ring finger, and if you could repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband.
to be your faithful and loving husband.
And I feel so honored
And I feel so honored
to call you my wife.
to call you my wife.
Thank you, Mom. And Rebecca, I'll ask that you take his ring. If you could place it upon his ring finger, and if you could please repeat. With this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving wife.
to be your faithful and loving wife.
And I feel so honored
And I feel so honored
to call you my husband.
to call you my husband.
Thank you. The bouquet for the bride. And Rebecca and Martin, if you love someone, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. If I can have you side by side. Perfect. You will always stand beside them. You will always love and trust them. And you will stand your ground in defending them no matter what. Now this is a saying that I like to leave with the two of you. And it simply says, don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. But walk beside me as a friend. Because after all, that is what the two of you will be constantly building upon, is a deeper, richer, stronger friendship built upon the foundation, your wonderful relationship that you already have. And I'd also hope that the two of you would not only love each other for who they are, but for what they are also helping to make of you. So the 20th of October, a day that will now mark your anniversary, in the presence of friends and family as witnesses, the two of you have showed your intentions by the exchanging of your vows and the exchanging of your rings. Therefore, with the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and my privilege to now be able to pronounce you as husband and wife. Martin, you may now kiss your wife, sir. I'll have you turn and face your photographer and guests. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Corser, the newlyweds. Congratulations. Martin, you may now walk your wife down the aisle.